I call to order the, please rise. I call to order the Park Place Union Free School, Union Free School District Board of Education meeting for April 2nd. Trustees Ino,
Place your hand over your heart for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
Pledge
to the
allegiance
flag
to the flag
flag
of
of
the United States
the
of
United States of America,
America, and
to
to
the
the republic
republic
for which it
which
stands,
stands, one
one
nation,
nation, under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
liberty
liberty
and
and justice for all.
for all.
Please remain standing. I'd like us to observe a moment of silence for our hospital workers, our first responders, and teachers. So if we please just a moment of silence for them. Thank you. Remain standing now for the prayer. Heavenly Father, we invoke thy blessing on all in attendance here and on those we serve. Help us to bring wisdom and humanity to our deliberations and thy spirit to our work. Please be seated. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice President Bolzomi. Welcome,
Thank you.
everybody, to our Board of Education meeting for April 2nd. Like last week, we are not going to take public comment or questions directly. We're recording this meeting. Open meetings law has been suspended, so but we're recording the meeting through Zoom, and we will take your questions. Please submit your comments and questions to our district clerk via email, and we'll respond to them. So thank you for that. And thank you for the community that's attending today's meeting. Thank you, Eloise. The first order of business on the agenda is Board of Education comments. I have a few comments. First of all, prayers and condolences go out to the Baxter family on the death of Mrs. Baxter's mother and father. Was very sad to hear that news, and we pray for their family during this difficult time, and hope give them our support and guidance during this time. Our prayers and condolences also go out to board member trustee Neil McLaughlin and his family on the passing of his dad, Bob, and wish him and his family all the support and condolences and strength during this difficult time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want a couple other comments. My biggest one is going to be two really is thanking again the central administration team led by Dr. Christine Finn, and everybody else in the central administration team, Anastasia Georgiades, Eileen Fredericks, Kevin Coffey, John Hendricken, Phil Molnar, Dr. Phil Molnar, everybody. I'm sure I'm missing a few people, but thanking everybody in the central administration team, as well as the professional staff, and the teachers, principals, everybody during this time for all the work that they're doing. Thank you very much. Then today on our agenda, we're going to have a resolution regarding our budget proposition. While I can't advocate for it and stuff, I think I'd like to congratulate my fellow board members and central administration on putting together a very good budget, a very sound budget that takes care of the needs of our students, helps to strengthen us for the future for next year. And thank you for the work that you did with it, the central administration team led by Dr. Finn, Kevin Coffey, great job. All the administrators, principals, great job. Thank you very much. And also the board members, wonderful collaboration on this and putting together a budget that hopefully the board and the community can support. We are here for questions. Obviously it's a different format this meeting, but please, if you have questions, please ask them. We're here to answer them. Unfortunately, we only had 3 meetings this year on the budget and everything, but we're here to have to talk to you about the budget. So just please submit your questions, and we're going to be going around. I guess it'll be a little different this year as far as making sure that all the different groups know about the budget and talking to them about the budget. The biggest thing I can tell you is get involved, is ask questions, and we as a democracy we have the opportunity to vote for these things for budgets and for this budget. So please take the opportunity to learn as much as you can and to vote. Those are my comments. I don't know if my fellow board members would like to make any comments regarding anything.
Yeah, I would, President DeFrisco. I just want to hope that everybody's safe and staying away from this terrible virus that's a pandemic, as we call it, in the world, really, not even our community or the United States, in the world. So my hope is, as President DeFrisco mentioned, unfortunately, we lost some community members and unfortunately many people across the world. So my hope is that you're all staying safe. Just to echo President DeFrisco, yeah, I mean, my condolences to the Baxter family and the McLaughlin family. You know, the challenges at this time are exponential and I couldn't even imagine going through it. So my prayers are with everybody and hope that brings some peace to you once this is all over and you guys can mourn properly. So with that, also, as President DeFrisco mentioned, I found this budget cycle difficult and easy, if that makes sense. Difficult in the nature of our 2%, quote unquote, 2% tax cap was less than that. We had the challenges of trying to stay within that and below that. And it was easy because Dr. Finn and her staff, Dr. Molnar, Eileen and Kevin really made it easy. And I'm blessed to have guys, my fellow board members here that really understand it far better than I do. I'm a construction guy. My budget knowledge is about this big and it's project specific. And I can only imagine these guys crawl through these numbers like, you know, probably like I read a magazine. I don't know. It comes easy to them. So I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful for the work that everybody's done in this. So as I said, just stay safe. Hopefully we'll be back to normal meetings and, you know, a normalcy, if you will, if as crazy as this sounds. But yeah, hopefully we could all be together again and shake hands. Thank you.
One thing I'd like to mention, if I could, just before, if anybody else wants to say, is that the school budget vote is going to be delayed to at least June 1st. So we're going to get more guidance about that. That's another one of the items on the agenda that I guess we're not going to be posting any more notices regarding that, if I say that correctly, because it's been delayed to June 1st. So the budget vote's being delayed to June 1st, as well as the other items on that would be voted on that date, including Board of Education trustees. There's 2 seats that are available. I have intentions to run. I don't know whatchamacallit. So I just wanted to mention that. Thank you.
Thank you. And my intention is also to run. So I didn't mean to cut anybody off, but yes, I didn't know if now was the proper time to mention that. But yes, my intention is to run also. So I thank you all for your support if you feel that I deserve your vote.
I'd like to just take a moment to thank the administration, Christine, Kevin, Eileen, Anastasia, Phil. You guys are really an A+ team. You're rock solid. I'm very proud to be associated with you guys and how hard you work through something that's tremendously difficult to fathom in today's world, but we seem to just get together. I'm so grateful for your team, everybody out there. You guys work so hard. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, delivering to the community and delivering to the students. And for that, I'm very proud of everybody in the team. So that's what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee McLaughlin. Okay. Next on the agenda, Superintendent's comments. Dr. Finn.
Thank you, everyone. It's good to see everybody virtually. I echo all of your thoughts. This is our new normal, and we have hit the ground running as best we can. We are constantly learning and evolving in this ever-changing landscape. We don't know what to expect on any given day, but we always try to anticipate what's going to happen and be prepared for it. I'm enormously proud of my team and my teachers and my staff members, all of whom who have been working around the clock to make sure we deliver instruction to kids, food to children, daycare to first responders, and it has been our pleasure really to do this. We cannot wait to see real live actual people in our school again though, I will say that. I'm very proud to say that we have kicked off our remote learning plan. We are working on it, towards it every day. We try to make it better. We have been doing that since day 2. So we were prepared for that. We had learning packets, then our next was remote learning, and we are hopeful we are going to put up, not hopeful, we expect to, have a nice centralized location for all parents to be able to access the learning that their children will be getting every day. And again, a shout out to my team who have made themselves available. They are essential in every way, and not just the way the governor defines essential. Essential to allow kids and teachers who need Chromebooks and additional materials and supplies. My team has been going into kids' lockers to get the stuff they need, the internet, the glasses, you name it, they've done it. And plus doing the business of education while that's been going on. And I am very, very, very proud to work with all of you. That's all I have.
Thank you, Dr. Finn. Because comments from the public, you're gonna have to submit them through questions. So we'll go on to the next thing. Budget adoption. Kevin Coffey, do you want to say, or Dr. Finn, do you want to say a few words about the budget?
Yes, I'm going to share the screen. Can I share the screen? Hang on.
Yes,
Kevin?
you may.
Okay, thank you. So this is going to take a second. All righty. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All righty, this is very quick. It's not a big presentation at all. It is the Carl Place budget adoption, April 2nd, and we are going to be presenting it. Hang on one second, let's see. Oh, now it's not working, Kevin. Help. Up, there it went. So of course, when we did our budget, as you know, we are adopting a budget that is working with our strategic plan. And a quick review of our strategic plan, we divided the Board of Ed goals and the goals of the community and goals of our staff members and goals of our administrators and teachers into 5 areas: program, positive culture and identity, professional practice, process, and planning. And everything that is in our budget supports the goals that go along with these areas. So our budget to budget increase is 1.72%. And hang on, I have somebody who wants to come in. Let me just do that. Our proposed 2021 budget is $51,086,433. So that's a budget to budget increase of $861,751. A 1.72 budget to budget increase. Tax levy is 1.74%. Steph, you want to jump in?
So our tax levy is at the $751,077, which is also the maximum allowable levy of also 1.74. So we'll be levying $43,947,66, supporting our budget to budget increase of 1.72%.
We are at the allowable cap this year. And if you have any questions about this budget, you may look on the website. Kevin has put all of the information up there, and we will gladly take your phone calls, or you can email your questions to Sue Eliasoff and we will answer them. We'll post the question and the answer online. Okay, and I'm going to stop sharing now, I think. Hang on. All righty. Not letting me. Hang on one second, everybody. Stop sharing. Okay, I'm back. All righty. Any questions, Ward?
No, thank you very much, and thank you for the good work on the budget.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you. You guys were part of it too, so I appreciate that.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes. May I have a motion to approve the Board of Education budget and business meeting of March 12th, 2020.
So move, Bolzoni.
Second,
Zani.
McLaughlin. Sorry.
Okay, second, Curto. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? I'm abstaining because I was not at the meeting. So the vote is 401, Sue.
Okay.
Now may I have a motion to approve the Board of Education budget business meeting for March 26, 2020?
So move, Bolzoni.
Second,
So
McCurdy.
moved.
Second. Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Passed unanimously, 5-0. Next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. May I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I'll
So
make
move, Bolzoni. Sorry.
Who's that?
McLaughlin.
And then
Second.
Bolzoni? Okay. Okay. Any discussion? Well, the one question I want to ask is, I guess, is a question. I know Trustee Ziner would ask, and also before him, Trustee Dennis would ask. Dr. Finn, does this budget have everything that the students of the community and the community members need for next year?
Unequivocally, yes, it does.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christine.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christine.
Any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Passed unanimously. Oh, the one thing I wanted to add was on that. Thank you, Intralogic Solutions, for their donation of the weekly monitoring. Thank you very much for that, Intralogic. Thank you. The next, last thing on the agenda is comments on other items. I guess please submit those to us through the district clerk, and via email, and we'll respond to those as Dr. Finn said, by posting the question and comment and then responding. Okay. There being nothing further.
Before we adjourn, I'd just like to say a few things.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
That's okay. I just want to thank Christine and the administration and all the principals and department heads, et cetera, on their work on the budget. You know, this was, you know, in some ways a challenging budget. And, you know, we worked through it. And I think, to your point, Christine, and to Barry's question, this provides everything for the students of Carl Place. And that's great. And we're able to add to the plant and facilities, and we're able to put in more security. And, you know, I think everybody did a good job under a tighter cap than the 2% that we expected, and knowing that probably next year will even get tighter. So thank you. I want to just acknowledge Eloise, who's been on all the budget meetings, and we really appreciate that, Eloise. So thank you. I see that you're here as well today. So thanks for being here and participating all the time. We wish we had more community members that were there. Tom, I see that you're on as well, and thanks for all that you did on the budget. And I see we have a special guest today, Mr. Flatley. So hi, David, and I hope everything is well with you and your family and everybody's healthy. So again, thanks very much. And for all you've done in this emergency situation, thanks a lot. And in seeing what's been done in the emergency, I know that the school district deserves a budget like this. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Trustee Lucurdo. Very nicely done. Thank you.
President DeFrisco, I'd like to add a little bit to that, if
Sure.
I may. I was cut off in the beginning there.
I'm sorry.
This year was a rather difficult year for us because we had a brand new superintendent and a new assistant superintendent for business, who both dug in with both feet and both hands. And with the help of the assistant superintendent for personnel and instruction, Eileen Fredericks and Phil Molnar, and also Anastasia, our Georgiados, who is our executive director of IT, is also new. and they all dug in to help us make this a successful budget. I'm sure it was a difficult year for them. They made it workable for the board. I know they all put in a lot of extra time, and they also learned a lot from the principals, who were also very helpful. They all generated great budgets. We do it from bottom up. So I was very pleased to work with my fellow board members who are also very diligent, and I thank everybody for all the time and the hours that they put in developing a good budget for the residents of our community. And just to add something for the teachers who are working in a totally different manner in which they were accustomed to and trained to do. The board appreciates your time and your effort, and we know your anxiety. I know it's difficult. I've been working from home a lot more hours than what I did in the office. I've had to learn new software so that we could work with staff. Granted, I'm not taking care of 5 classrooms of students as you teachers are, but the board appreciates your time and effort, and I know a lot of the residents appreciate very much your time and effort for continuing to educate their children in this unknown era that we're in. And greater unknown is, when is this going to end? But we'll continue to do the best job we can. And again, thank you for everyone for bearing with us and moving along as best we can to keep everything as normal as possible. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you very much, Trustee Zina. May I have a motion then to adjourn to executive session to discuss particular personnel?
So
So
moved,
moves
Bolzoni.
on.
Second, Bolzoni.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you, everybody, again. And again, if you have any questions, please submit them to the district clerk. And we'll look for this recording to be on our website. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody, okay,
Good
I'm
night.
going to the
Be
meeting
well,
now.
everybody. Good night.
Take care. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.